I want to go through a little, I call it life mastery exercise with you. Okay, so that way we can help you, hone in on your goals, your vision, what your passions are, and help you get better clarity of why you're doing this. Why are you here at this seminar this weekend when you could have been at home watching TV? Why are you going to need to take action on Monday and Tuesday and on? So let's do this. And I actually learned this. Have I ever told y'all that I am now a certified hypnotist?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I took this class to become certified. Not so I can hypnotize people, but because I wanted to, the more and more I teach, the more and more it drives me to want to understand, how people think, what motivates them, what ticks them, and just like really understand more, because every one of you are very different, and the way you learn and the way you progress is very different. Some of you are sitting there probably, it's like, Tim, you're going way too slow. And some of you are thinking, Tim, you're going too fast. And so, we got to find a balance, but that's the reason why I took the hypnosis class and became a certified hypnotist. So far I've only done a hypnosis session with to like maybe 6 or 7 people on little things. But this exercise, I've done this on I've done this for myself. I've done this for my staff, and it's been really helpful for them. So we're gonna try it here, okay, and see how it will benefit you. It's much, normally these are the kind of exercise you would do one-on-one, so you can invoke more questions out of the other person, but we're gonna try to do it in a big group. It's gonna be 80% good anyways. Okay, so what I want you to do is write down your notebook, okay, what you think is the most important thing in your life right now. Okay, the most important thing in your life right now. Or, actually, I shouldn't say the word right now, because that's going to limit you. What is the most important thing to you in your life, period? Okay. Now, I want you to close your eyes, okay? And we should have done some breathing exercise to help you clear your mind. So let's do that now. Let's just close your eyes, and we'll just breathe in. We'll hold it to 5, and then we'll exhale. We'll do that a few times, okay, just to really relax ourselves. So just take really deep breath and breathe it out through your mouth. Now, I want you to imagine, just keep your eyes closed and imagine. Imagine you already achieved that of which that you had wrote down to be the most important thing in your life. Okay? See what it looks like. Feel what it feels like. Okay, what texture does it have? What colors does it have? What sound do you hear? Just, what do you smell anything? Just totally experience it fully. Okay? Experience it fully. That you already achieved that's the most important to you. Now, once you have experienced it fully, then ask yourself, now that I have already achieved this, what else is more important than this? Now that I have already achieved this, what else is more important than this? Now that I've already achieved this, what else is more important than this? Okay. Once you're done with that, then close your eyes and imagine again that you have already accomplished that you just wrote down as the most important thing. You know, what does it look like? What does it feel like? Where are you at? What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? What do you taste? Just experience it fully. And once you have done that, once you have experienced it fully, then ask yourself, now that I have already achieved this, what else is more important than this? More important than anything else I've written before this. Okay. Okay. And once you've written that down, then imagine again that you've already accomplished this. This that you feel that you just wrote down as the most important thing in your life. Now that you've already achieved this, experience it fully. What do you see? What do you hear? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? Does it have any sound? Just experience it fully. And once you experience it fully, ask yourself, now that I have already achieved this, what else is more important than this? More important than anything else I've written before this? And if you get stuck, I want you to experience it again fully. Just try to really, really experience it fully. And then ask yourself that question. Okay? How many of you guys are stuck? Me? Couple? Okay? Okay? That's fine. Just experience it fully. And do the breathing exercise again if you have to. We're all going to get stuck somewhere because it's probably what is the most important thing to us. But before we settle on that, we're going to keep on trying to experience it fully. Just totally relax. I mean, don't, be as relaxed as you can. Just be free. I mean, let everything go. Just focus on what's most important to you and experience it fully. Okay? So now that you've already experienced it fully, ask yourself, now that I've already achieved this of which is the most important to me, what else is more important than this? Okay. I'm going to stop this exercise right now, but if you still don't, how many of you are still like going? Any? I want you to continue this practice, and this is going to change. It won't necessarily be the same all the time. It's really funny how, some of the things I found where, we set out as one thing, and then when we get to our core of to where we're like totally stuck, we can't find anything else. Once you find that, whether you realize it or not, it's a key factor to everything that the way you work, the way you run your business, the way you have relationship with others, all goes back to that core. For me, my core motivator was to be connected with others. Okay, and so a friend of mine, Doug Ottersberg, who's a master hypnotist, he actually we went through a hypnosis session. Well, first of all, let me clarify what hypnosis is, because most of you think of it, like when I first think of it, I think of it as sort of like, brainwash or controlling other people's mind. Totally not what hypnosis is about. Hypnosis is very similar to meditation. The difference is this. In meditation, you are totally relaxed and you're letting everything go. Okay, so you're just freeing your mind and letting everything go. Hypnosis is just like meditation. The only thing that's different is that you have a hypnotist or a guidance who then, after he relaxes you and you let everything go, he then guide you on whatever topic that is that you're trying to work out, and guide that thought to find the solution. A good hypnotist does not give you the solution. All he does is guide you by asking questions, and because you're relaxed, your subconscious mind will then focus on that topic and go back to the past and fast forward to the future to find that answer for you. Okay, that's what hypnosis is. So it's not like mind control or anything like that. The kind of hypnosis that you see on stage, the hypnosis show, it looks like mind control, but it's really not. For example, let me give you an example. How many of you guys, think that if I tell you to bark like a dog, that you would do it? That I can actually get you to bark like a dog. Okay, let me show you how they do it in hypnosis show. So they rather than coming out and telling people, hey, I'm going to get you to bark like a dog, says, how many of you guys want to have fun today? How many of you guys want to have fun today? We're going to have a lot of fun today. I'm going to teach you how. How many of you guys want to know how to have fun? Okay, so this is how we're going to have fun. We get up on stage, and we're going to make everybody laugh. Okay, and to get everybody to laugh, all you have to do is do what I tell you. And we'll get everybody to laugh, and you're going to have a lot of fun. You see how that works? So now I pre-frame you to let you know, like, hey, I'm telling you to bark like a dog, not because I'm controlling you to do that, but that's how we have to do it to make everybody else laugh. So that way we can be funny. You see how that works? So the hypnosis show is all about that. Because they get people to raise their hand to say, yeah, I want to have fun. I want to participate. I want to be a part of this. And if you didn't raise their hand, they're not going to call you up. Because you're not going to do what they tell you to do. You see how that works? So, so the shows and what really goes on in hypnosis is very different. Very, very different. Hypnosis is very powerful. It's an incredible. I mean, I didn't know how powerful it was until I attended the class and got trained, and it's just so incredibly powerful. So if you're trying to solve an issue of any kind, it's very good. It's very healthy. It's very normal for you to see a hypnotist to help you with that. Okay. So now that you have your core motivator, chances are a lot of what you do is driven by that. Okay. Any of you want to share what your core motivator is? Anybody? Or is everybody shy? Go ahead.
My core motivator is my family.
Core motivates your family? Good. Yeah. It's funny because when I first started my session out, that's what I said. But I can't believe that my wanting my wanting to connect to people exceeds my family. It's just totally shocking to me, and I know why. That's the reason why I've been. That's the reason why I've been teaching. The reason why I work so hard to get more people, to learn what I've learned, what I've went through, and rather than just being at home with them right now. It's like it connects for me once I found that out. Legacy was one of my core motivator, but it turns out that it wasn't like my biggest core motivator. But yeah, I mean, I definitely want to leave a legacy, and even that term changed for me. When I first started out in business, my goal was this. My goal was I'm going to make as much money as I can in this lifetime, so that way like 3 generations behind me don't have to work anymore. That was my goal. That was my belief. And now that I've gotten wiser and more mature, I told my wife, I'm not leaving anything for those kids. They better go get them all. Because I don't want to rob them from that. I mean, what I have went through, what I've learned as part of this life is just a gift. All of those challenges, it just has been an incredible gift. And so I would never rob my kids of that. And so I'm not planning to give them any money. When I pass away, I'm just going to donate it all and have them start it all over again. Because that's where we learn the most, is through those challenges. That's how we become better people. And so it's quite changed for me. It changed from leaving financials to my kids and generations after me to leaving intellectual properties to my kids and generations after me, as well as to many people across the world. It's really cool. Now I have students like last night on the call, I had a student from New Zealand and Australia. I had this so it's just been incredible. And I've only been teaching since let me see. My first seminar was July of 2006, and we're now at 2008, so we're like a little bit over 2 years. And so from that short amount of time to where it is now is just absolutely amazing, and I love it. This is what I live for.